real. Lexie Hull and Sophie Cunningham, no matter, will make more than a max contract in endorsements if they stay with the Fever. But Lexie Hull has been spotted back. This is a tweet from Birdology, and this is from obviously Lexie Hull's Instagram. Has Lexie Hull posted anything else on her Instagram?
Lexie Hull just appeared at the Indiana Fever facility, and the moment hit the internet like a lightning bolt. Fans are losing their minds, but here's what nobody is saying. This isn't some casual off-season workout. This is a calculated, high-stakes maneuver that could make or break the Fever's future. We're not crossing our fingers, hoping Lexie comes back. We're assuming she already has. And if that sounds audacious, you're not grasping the scale of what's at play. Because the truth nobody wants to admit? In the WNBA, money talks louder than loyalty. Lexie Hull and Sophie Cunningham stand to earn more in endorsements, sticking with Caitlin Clark and the Fever than they ever would chasing a max deal elsewhere. This isn't just a paycheck. It's generational wealth versus a slightly shinier contract. Before anyone jumps into the comment section waving banners about team culture or loyalty, let's get real. These athletes have maybe a decade to secure their futures. You think they're sacrificing a golden empire for a small market rebuild? Please. Birdology caught Lexie on Instagram at the Fever facility. There she was, alongside Keith Porter and Rob Dozier, the trainers tossing trick shots while Lexie sweated through every drill. But don't be fooled. This isn't just another workout. This is Lexie staking her claim. It's her message to every rival in the league. I'm staying where the spotlight burns brightest, where championships are won, where the legacy is built. Now, let's address the shadow lurking in the corner. Keith Porter is still in a walking boot, 3 months after an Achilles tear. 3 months. I don't want to panic anyone, but that's alarming. A full recovery takes 9 to 12 months. And being stuck in that boot at month 3? Something's off. I know from experience. Tore my Achilles in college, graduated still in a boot, battled a pulmonary embolism on top of it. Seeing Keith like this raises hard questions. Are the Fever rushing players back too fast? Are the medical staff cutting corners? But back to Lexie, because this is where the story thickens. Her presence in Indiana isn't just a clue, it's a declaration. Players embedded with a franchise in the offseason almost never walk away. Compare that to Bree Turner. We're not seeing her grind in Indy. We're not seeing the daily stories, the sweat, the focus. Bree's chances of staying aren't zero, but absence speaks volumes. And while her stats in Australia were solid, 10.4 points per game, they don't scream game changer. Today's WNBA demands two-way impact. Lexie Hull delivers what no one can teach: sheer, reckless intensity. She throws herself into charges, scrambles for loose balls, makes plays that don't hit the stat sheet but change games. Does that make her an automatic starter? That's where it gets intriguing. Comparing her to Sophie Cunningham, Sophie is sharper, more polished, better shooter, disciplined defender. Lexie? She's a specialized weapon. She thrives in chaos, drawing charges, throwing the opposition off balance. Can she lock down Ryan Howard or Kia Copper one-on-one? Not a chance. They'll burn her. But against scrappy, contact-heavy guards? Lexie is a nightmare. 2 offensive fouls in a game, a disrupted rhythm, a mental edge that snowballs by the 4th quarter. Remember Atlanta in the playoffs? That stop Lexie made, the one that flipped the series? That's the invisible work that wins championships. And while it's impossible to quantify exactly how critical a defensive playmaker like her is in the grand scheme, anyone who values that style knows there's no substitute. Sophie and Lexie are different beasts. Sophie's disciplined and methodical. Lexie is chaos incarnate. Both matter. Both can start depending on the matchup, but here's the crux. The Fever's survival and their chance at a dynasty hinges on keeping the core intact. Caitlin Clark, Lexie Hull, Sophie Cunningham, Aaliyah, Kelsey Mitchell. That's the foundation. Remove even one and the whole thing threatens to collapse. KK Hammond? Kept for potential. She may not play much next season, but in this league, upside matters. Once that core is secure, the Fever shop for the missing piece, a dominant power forward who can clash with Barana Stewart, Asia Wilson, Alyssa Thomas. One piece. That's all they need. Without it, Natasha Howard-level collapse looms. With it, the Fever could be the favorites to take it all. This isn't just roster speculation. It's about timing. Caitlin Clark's clock is ticking, 5 years before injuries and the league's evolution could catch her. 5 years to construct a championship core around her brilliance. The Fever cannot squander a single offseason. Lexie Hull in Indianapolis isn't just encouraging, it's pivotal. One domino falls, and the chain reaction begins. Does her presence guarantee she's staying? Nothing is certain until the ink dries. Agents negotiate, offers fly, hearts and minds waver. But for Fever fans, there's a rare sense of calm tonight. Lexie isn't lurking in the shadows of another franchise. She's here, building relationships, staking her claim, living the Fever dream. Because in professional sports, presence is power, proximity is influence, and Lexie Hull knows IT.so. What do you think? Is this a permanent reunion or a smokescreen before she signs elsewhere? Drop your thoughts below. And if you believe the Fever are on the cusp of dynasty, subscribe, because this offseason is just getting started, and everything begins with Lexie Hull's decision, the choice that could reshape the entire WNBA.